Years since voters last got a chance to weigh in on whether to open a casino here in Rhode Island. But now, some lawmakers say it's time to put the casino question back on the ballot. Eyewitness News reporter Sean Daly joins us now live with the latest developments.
Yes, 4 years after voters strongly rejected a Harrah's casino plans for West Warwick, a new casino debate is back on at the State House. It's the latest version of what have been multiple moves to bring full-fledged casinos to Rhode Island. The House Finance Committee heard testimony from both sides in this new gambling debate. At issue is whether to put on the ballot in November the question of whether to amend Rhode Island's constitution to allow table games at the state's two slot parlors, Twin River in Lincoln and Newport Grand in Newport.
The $300 million in annual revenue to the state of Rhode Island really would be placed in jeopardy if we weren't able to go forward with full casino gambling.
Why is that?
When we consider the onslaught from Massachusetts, where they are very much poised to bring on full casino gambling.
And are we willing to sacrifice that under an economy which, if you look at our revenue streams, that's been a very stable one.
Are you saying, in effect, the race is on with Massachusetts?
Yeah, I think the race is on. I think that's a fair statement.
A surprise presence today was the leader of the Narragansett Indians. The tribe was part of the casino plan by Harrah's that voters rejected 4 years ago.
Making sure that all of those areas we went through, it was like a fine-tooth comb, that anyone else coming in has to go through the same thing. We think fair is fair, that's all.
You just want to be sure, that the playing field is level?
Absolutely.
Are you concerned here in Rhode Island it might not be?
Concerned in Rhode Island? Absolutely not.
Which is to say you are concerned, right?
Yeah, this is Rhode Island, Sean. I'll leave it at that.
Gambling opponents were at the State House today, too. They argue gambling is bad economic development, and besides, they say there aren't enough gamblers in this region to justify such a radical move as amending the state constitution. This fight is just getting started. Sean Daly, Eyewitness News.